going to discuss what was a rather controversial topic during the Olympics this past summer, where there was a lot of back and forth with this athlete, this woman. Allegedly, she was a woman who was a
Who is this
boxer.
guy? Who is this guy?
Yeah, it's a boxer boxing against women, and there was like this controversy because it's like, is this a woman or a man? What's the deal here? Is she trans? Because that's not really something that is allowed in Olympic play. Like, are you like born male at birth or female, or what's the deal? And of course, you had all of the SJWs coming out defending it, saying that it was bigotry to criticize her. They were saying she was born a woman and that she was just born with some kind of hormone something that is the reason. Yeah, that's what they were saying. I remember this. They were saying this is a woman. If you are, you know, criticizing her, is you're revealing your latent bigotry,
Damn it.
and your homophobia and your transphobia, because she is a woman. She was born a woman, and she just looks like that because of something hormonal. It's a rare condition, but she is actually a woman. That's what these people were saying, and now come to find out, there's a medical report that's been ascertained which confirms that this individual was indeed born biologically a male. So the boxer's name, Imane Khelif.
Man.
Iman, is that?
No, that's what
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I called, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna say Imane, or I don't know exactly how to pronounce their name. I don't
Man.
know, but Imane Khelif confirmed as biological man in leaked medical report. Uh, Imane Khelif has battled with commissions and the general public about her gender for several years, but her case may have just taken a damaging blow. The Algerian was center of attention during the Paris Olympics, an event in which she eventually won gold. The boxer has been under criticism for competing in the women's game, but mostly caused a stir after her destructive time in France. Though the scrutiny has died down since, it all may come rushing back after new reports surfaced. According to French journalist Jafar Ait uh, Odia, he managed to obtain proof that the rumors surrounding Imane Khelif being male are in fact true. The journalist got his hands on some medical records, which reportedly state Khelif was affected by 5 alpha reductase deficiency, a sexual development dysfunction often found in genetic males. According to the medical report, Imane Khelif wasn't born with a uterus and has internal testicles. Alongside those discoveries, an MRI report confirmed that what was discovered to be an enlarged clitoris was instead a micropenis.
Hysterical.
As expected, the news has caused uproar, and many have called for the 25-year-old to be withdrawn from further women's competitions. Others have called for Khelif to be stripped of her Olympic gold medal. The latest to dismiss the boxer's achievements is famous cricketer Harbhajan Singh, who gave his opinion on the situation on social media. So this is what that guy said: "Take the gold back at Olympics. This isn't fair." This new report only adds to the controversy surrounding Khelif. Just 3 months ago, the African native put on a devastating performance against Angela Carini, making the Italian resign from the fight just 46 seconds in. Though she has since apologized, Carini was visibly upset with her opponent, later insisting that she had never felt power like that, like she did while sharing the ring for under 1 minute with Imane Khelif. So apparently, this boxer, Imane Khelif, was actually biologically a male, assigned male as a sex at birth, even though the social justice advocates of the world tried to make a case that this is, in fact, woman. She just happens to be larger, stronger, and more muscular than pretty much any woman you will see walking the general population these days. What do you make of the revelation that that this was actually a man and she had some kind of deficiency, which gave her a micro unit?
That's crazy, bro. I missed that part of the article. Damn. I'm not listening, man. You know, we just talked about in the last topic of, just being naturally born with stuff and just gonna have to rock out with that, man. And that's crazy, bro. Like, you don't wish that on anybody. And honestly, no wonder why man started to want to beat up women. Um, this guy's mad at life, man.
I know.
I mean, she's mad at life. So she had to take it out on somebody, bro. What they say thought that was a large clitoris. Give me a break. So this is just a messed up situation, bro. And there's like, I really want to know if this person was born with that name. They have to do an investigation on that too, because that's a very ironic name. To have, Imane, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a slap in the face to everybody out there that's wondering, like, what's going on with this person. And they're basically saying, I man. And so yeah, dude. So I'm not gonna make fun of micro people. That's not cool. And I'm not making fun of Iman for that. But I can see why. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? If you got that going on with your life, you might be a little confused about stuff. And you might want to take that out on people. So this is a wild situation, dude. But tisk on the Olympics for trying to play everybody. And because everybody saw this. I wasn't really surprised of the biological part about this. I'm surprised the Olympics tried to play us. But what are your thoughts, man? This is a crazy situation.
This is crazy. My thoughts are shame on the Olympics, as you
Yeah,
said, and shame on the people who criticize the people who are criticizing this.
yeah, man.
Shame
Shame
on
on y'all.
those people. Yeah, y'all know y'all are out there. Y'all know y'all are out there. Shame on the people who are all over social media criticizing the people who are saying there's something not right about this. Like,
Dang.
I think she should be. I don't think her performance should count.
No,
Her whatever. I don't think their performance should count.
right.
I don't think that the gold medal should stand. It should be rescinded. But again, man, this is another example of seemingly the world's desire to live in a world devoid of order. Like, who cares what sex you were assigned of at birth? I have this condition and I feel internally that I am a woman. Therefore, I'm going to compete with other women, even though biologically, chromosomally, in terms of my atoms, my protons and neutrons, and my mitochondrias, I have no business competing in this capacity.
Yeah.
But we don't want order. We want anarchy. So let them go ahead and compete against whomever. She beat the dog snot out of that girl.
Hey, I man whooped her ass.
Bro, I watched that. After this became a controversy, I went back and I watched it. She beat the dog snot out of that girl. This is ridiculous.
It's a
Honestly,
crazy
like,
story, dog.
there is nothing wrong with living in a world with order. I'm not trying to take anybody's rights away. I'm not trying to dehumanize nobody, but there has to be order to certain things. We can't have, in my opinion, things that are clearly defined, which is athletic competition in sports, being blurred because you don't know how competitive the playing field is. Because what if this person's this gender or whatever? So
Yeah.
look, constructively, my whole thing is fine. Olympics and any other sports apparatus, create a different division where people like
Right.
her can compete against others like her.
Exactly. And nobody will
Just
watch it.
yeah, exactly. Because no one's gonna acknowledge that garbage. But the thing is, if you want to do your SJW thing,
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
pie in the sky, rainbows and unicorns, everybody should be able to compete with everybody and do everything.
Right,
Okay,
right.
fine. Olympics, whatever, any other sports leagues that might be dealing with stuff like this, create a competitive division where others like her compete against one another
Agreed.
and just have that be the case.
Agreed.
You cannot have men swimming against women in
Yeah.
competitive swimming. You can't you can't do that. What is the merit of the competition at that point? It doesn't exist. I'm telling you, man, we just want to live in a society where everything crumbles. There's no order, no rules, no structure. We just want everything to be completely destructuralized. Why? I don't know. We literally just want, everyone literally just wants to be able to walk around doing whatever they want. So I think she should be penalized. Take her gold medal away. I think the Olympics needs to be scrutinized for allowing this madness. I
Agreed.
highly, I highly doubt that this was information that no one knew. And if this was something that no one knew, then that makes it even worse in terms of how I look at the Olympics. So, something has to be done. But there's nothing wrong with order, people. Create a new division. Let these kinds of athletes compete against one another. So at least you know what you're looking at in terms of the competitive landscape of what they're doing and what they're participating in. But you just can't have complete anarchy where it's like you can go here and do whatever you want, even though you have a clear competitive advantage or disadvantage because of this situation that you have chosen for yourself.
Yep.
And I'll just leave it at that because otherwise, I think this is just madness.
I mean, the Olympics was on some BS this year, because they allowed that ray gun situation to happen too. They was on some BS this year. I think they were trying to go viral this year, because they allowed some stuff to go down. That's like it was viral stuff. It wasn't and it wasn't viral due to the excellence or the extreme athleticism. It went viral for some controversial stuff. And the ray gun was one, and this whole situation is one. And I really feel like, and I agree with you, they should have their own class and let them compete in the Olympics. This is the world, right? So let them compete. But there really should be like a testosterone type of thing, because they testing these people for having too much of something in their
Right.
system.
Right.
So there should be like a testosterone test for when women there should be like a cap for testosterone levels. And if you do have some type of condition or whatever, but you test over, we're not trying to keep you from competing biologically or whatever like that. You can still compete with the men because you test like a man testosterone wise. So we're just going to reclassify you and or whatever, but there has to be a cap, because I agree the way that this person beat that woman's ass, it wasn't right, dude. That person, that lady was calling uncle the whole time. She didn't want no more, and you know what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
Iron Man just kept wailing away.
But not to cut you off, but just to kind of piggy comment real quick on what you're saying, because I agree with you, but and this is what this would really piss me off, but what would happen.
Right.
They reclassify her and have her competing against the men, she's gonna get her ass whooped.
Yeah.
So then there's gonna be controversy because it's like she should have been competing against the women. So there's just no end to this stuff. People are just gonna bitch and complain about everything because they just don't want order. What they want is she should be able to go wherever she wants. That's what they want.
And this stuff,
whoever they is, that's what they want.
And this is muddying up the waters. And what this is doing is paving the way for this chaos later, this anarchy later. And at some point, people are going to look at this person as an icon. Mark my words. It might be 16 years from now, in that Olympics. But they're gonna give this person back their medal. They're gonna do a ceremony for Iron Man being so brave. I can't, bro. I hope this don't happen. I have faith in our future generation, but let the Olympics have it. And let them keep going on with this trajectory of they little stuff they pulling right now. Trust and believe. They're going to take it away from this person this year, but I guarantee you, 4 cycles away from now, they're going to re-honor this person for being as brave as they was to come out and fight and beat up a woman. Hey, man, we live in Black Mirror, Twilight Zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All combined, bro.
Yeah. Altered carbon. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all stay safe out there, man. And if your daughters is competing against, you know what I'm saying, some of this stuff, man, pull her out of there. Don't let her get handled like this by somebody that's on this page, because this ain't right.
It's not. It's not
Crazy.
not right. Yeah. It's not right at all.
A wild story, dog. My bad on that one.
Unbelievable, man. Oh.